a story. I think it was in August 1997, and I was wandering about in the middle of Australia, and I came across in the town a little flyer, A5, very simple, black and white, and it said, "Come and live with the Aborigines." And of course, I'm a bit of a sucker for that sort of thing, so I contacted, and they said, you get to the bus stop by the whatever, I can't remember where, but I can remember it was a bus stop at such and such a time on such and such a day, and we will meet you. So I went, and there was one other person there, a German girl. I couldn't speak German, and she couldn't speak English, but we smiled, and the Aborigines came in what in Australia is called a ute, which is a truck. And we got into the truck, and we went out into the bush a long way, and eventually we ended up going through some gates into a sort of encampment, and they said, it's time for lunch. So we had some lunch, and I had a really bad cut in my finger, which I was travelling sort of a bit, easygoing, and this cut was going bad, and they said, oh look, you just stick it in that tree. So I stuck my finger in the tree, and it got a lot of resin on it, and then I forgot about that. Then the next thing they said to us, because actually, yeah, there was some English, so the German girl sort of coped, I could understand, and we were directed to go and sit under a tree with the Aborigine women. And the Aborigine women, we all smiled, they were weaving what they call dolly bags, which are sort of long bags made out of local raffia or whatever. And we sort of smiled at each other, and there was no language between any of us. And then, to this day, I do not know why, into my mind came the cat's cradle. And so I got a bit of twine, and I made a cat's cradle. And we all knew how to do cat's cradle. And it was incredible, because although we didn't have words to discuss concepts and such amazing things, we had a total communication between this group of women. And I sometimes think of this, but not so long ago, I was reminded of this when I was invited by Elspeth Penfold, who said she's very sorry she can't come, to be part of a working poem, Words and Thread, by a Chilean poet called Cecillia Vicuña. And this is part of the poem. Sprang, sprang, sprang. Sprang is a weftless technique, a reciprocal action whereby the interworking of adjacent elements with the fingers duplicates self above and below the working. In fact, the fingers entering the weave produce in the fibers a mirror image of its movement, a symmetry that reiterates the concept of complementarity that imbues Andean thought. The thread dies when it is released, becomes alive in the loom. The tension gives it a heart. Sonko is heart and guts, stomach and conscience, memory, judgment, reason. The wood's core, the stem's central fibre. The word and the thread are the heart of the community. In order to dream, the diviner sleeps on fabric made of Vicuña, part of the poem Words and Thread by Cecillia Vicuña from Chile.